Alrighty. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of the music too here. This one was good. I'll leave this one on. So, my allergies today are killing me. The storms that we just had, just drug everything back up. And I'm just dying over here with this allergies. So bear with me a little bit. And new streaming software. So I haven't got my navigation down yet, but man, I'm loving it. This new software is kind of like comparing Facebook with MySpace. Remember how boring Facebook used to seem when it was new? When everybody was used to MySpace, where you could customize everything and add music and fun backgrounds and blah, blah, blah. That's how I'm feeling now. Because this is amazing. I love this. Anyway, and I'm just now figuring out how to do the chats too. Hey, Crystal, how are you doing? A double dog, dare you? Yes, y'all. I just have no idea, based on my screen that I'm seeing back here. I know there's a little widget thing that I could add that'll tell me on my side how many people are watching. And that's all great and fine, but I don't really care anyway. So not worried about that. I just want to get into what I want to talk about. I do want to give just a few minutes for anybody else that wants to join. That way I don't need to repeat myself. The topic tonight is definitely this BS HOA crap. It's really annoying. I don't understand why these people don't get jokes that are made about them. And it's just funny. It's just really funny because let me share my background here. Hold on. Not sure if I'm still on here. Hold on. Move myself up. Aha. Okay. I was hiding myself. Hang on just a moment. Let me move my screen. Yeah, this is fun. It just takes a minute. Takes a minute to get used to this. Okay. So as you see here, we're, talking about this HOA business. They like to call themselves the moral authority of the YouTube streets. What they say goes, and if you don't like it, they're gonna nail you to the wall, and it's just ridiculous. Oh, studio mode. Oh, thank you, Vapor. Good to see you. How you doing? Might be in here, but they'll talk. Yeah, I know. They restream all the time. Studio mode. Okay, I've got studio mode on now. I can see two screens. Okay, gotcha. I was wondering what that was. It's kind of like a mix between OBS and StreamYard. I really love it. So anyway, yeah, there's this lovely HOA, and as you can see there, I gave them the address. Hold on, I'm going to try to make it as big as I can on my screen. Does that work? There we go. 801 Delulu Avenue. And somebody on one of their little HOA streams just yesterday told some people that if they were also judgy, they could join their little HOA. And I about cracked up. So that's why I put the sign on here that says "Judgy, apply within." But I hate to break it to them. The joke is literally, quite literally, on them because they are not the moral authority. Quite the opposite. It's a joke, but they OBS for dummies for real. Well, I mean, which I have also used. Oh God, I forget the name of it now. I really liked it, but it ate up my computer resources, so I stopped using it. It it is a joke, but they didn't get the joke, Lola. And good to see you. That's the problem. They didn't get the joke. There were jokes made about them acting like they're the moral authority and acting like they're above everybody. I'll show you. Let me just show you so that everybody can see what I'm talking about. All right. So, yes, exactly. It is a joke. They just didn't get it. So, I called them out for not getting my HOA joke back on October 2nd. So then they claimed they didn't get it from me anyway, that they heard another creator call them that. But that creator said it weeks after my live. We're just going to go quickly to my live on October 2nd. And I know they love timestamps, so I got your timestamps, girls. Got your timestamps. All right. So let me pull this over here. Oh, neat. It's working well. I love this, guys. I love this. Okay. I just figured out the last time that I used this. This is only my second time. How to add somebody up here on panel with me too. This beats StreamYard out the water, y'all, and it is like less than half the price. I love it. Okay, so let me see if I got that timestamp. If I've got it stopped in the right spot here. Nope, 5209 is where I need to be. And I know I said it at other places in here too. But I was kind of wrapping it up here, and this is where I was talking about these people. Because I was like, I just want to throw out my computer because of these idiots. 5209. I'm just going to start it here. Saved a lot of clips and a lot of screenshots. All y'all, little mean girl click, are the biggest lying hip. Well, 5209 should have been it. I have to go into my own. I have it as 5209. But I just passed that, didn't I? Hold on. Real quiet, but I was real observant. And I saved a lot of clips and a lot of screenshots. No, that's not it. Hold on. Let's go. I just know I'm going to sneeze again. If I do, I'm sorry. I'll try to hit mute in time. Okay. Oh, 5236. Okay. Oh, it was right after that. I could have just kept on going. Okay. A lot of screenshots. Now, I will say my internet has been kind of crappy the last couple of days because of the major storms that we've had. My Wi-Fi, the router, all of it's just been kind of acting up, and typically it doesn't do that, so bear with me here. Come on, computer, you can do it. That'd be great if my husband reset the router right now. He's been having to do that. Yeah. Gosh darn it. Okay, hold on. I hope he's not actually resetting the dang router right now. That would be too funny. All right, I'm going to try it again. Saved a lot of clips and a lot of screenshots. All y'all, little mean girl clique, are the biggest lying hypocrites to ever roam these streets of YouTube. You know, those of us who actually do have a moral compass and do not do the bullshit that you have accused us of. We're over here on the side of the YouTube streets. I mean, we live under the HOA. Our lawns are mowed. Y'all are out there with cars and 2 foot of grass in your yard and notices from the city to clean your shit up. That's where y'all live. I'm over on the good side. All right. Well, I don't know if I kept talking about it at that time, but that was the joke. It was kind of like a metaphor for because they always call it the YouTube streets, right? Well, there's a lot of us that just our neighborhoods. I've mentioned this before, that our side of the YouTube streets are the ones with the friendly cul-de-sacs of neighbors that like each other and get along, and and they're over there on the other side of the tracks with all the fighting and drama and hair pulling, and it's just ridiculous. And anyway, so hi Rhonda, how are you? So the next time that I brought it up was that the only reason I'm playing these receipts is because these people tried to claim that I didn't even say any of this. So, shouldn't be a sign. All right. Let me make sure I get my timestamp ready before I pull this over. 51:14. Okay. Alrighty. And now this one. Now this one. That one was October 2nd. This one's the 20th. Or pick a side. Shouldn't be a side. Yeah. There should not be a side, and there should not be an HOA over YouTube streets. There just shouldn't be. Wow. Now I can hear my husband walking up and down the hallway. I wonder if he's having computer or internet issues as well. He may be resetting the router. If that happens, it's kind of funny how I made that. If that happens, I would come right back into the live. I know how to get back in here. So, aren't you over to the other side of the focus button? Buy a fixer upper. No paper. Oh, and I do need to. Can you message me on Facebook, because I got a really important question for you? Find a fixer upper. That's funny. Okay. So anyway, if for any reason he does reset the router and I go poof, then that's hilarious. Yeah, my HOA might have to. My husband on account. Husband on aggression towards the. You could say so many acronyms for HOA. Hypocrites on everything. That's one of them I heard today. Anyway, if I disappear, don't worry, I'll come right back. Let's see. So let me finish this here. If it'll play, grief. We have like literally the highest speed internet that you can get because my husband works from home. And he used that joke in a live recently about how, some of us who really are still trying to do just true crime, we're not getting the views because it has turned into crama. But I made a joke that here we are over here, the few left that are actually sticking to facts and not hurting families, that we're over here in the good neighborhood with the clean yards and the trees are trimmed and there's flowers and everything's clean and pretty. Okay, so I don't need to play all of it. Just a second. That was another one. Now, another creator also the same day mentioned HOA because these people had started doing on the 19th, I believe it was, they started doing lives claiming that they were the HOA. Okay. What is funny is, like, they didn't get the joke. They didn't get the joke. They're not on the side of the YouTube streets that would have an HOA. You know what I mean? Which is just funny. Let's see here. And then on the 21st or 23rd, on the 21st I did it too, but I didn't get that timestamp. 5th to 4/13. Hold on. But they're over there claiming that I didn't even tell everybody didn't even say any of this. So that's why I'm just putting up these receipts real quick and then I'm going to move on to something else here in just a moment. Date of it so they can go look it up and dox me. Okay. And then her and her little HOA board can explain away everything that they want to. But if they're making false accusations about me or anybody else, because they've done this before to other people, I'm not the only one. They've done this exact same thing to other people. You're not allowed to explain content, explain other important, pertinent facts related to what they're bringing up. She just said, it doesn't matter. Didn't require a response. Yeah, it did. If you're... Oh, I remember this one. I'm going to play a little bit more because it kind of goes into what I'm going to discuss in just a moment. Lied about me. It damn well did.
When you are telling when you're out there bragging publicly that you're getting shit done,
we are getting things done. That is a collaboration. You were absolutely collaborating with them, and you absolutely lied to share.
I was not. I remember that. My goodness. Look how many people. There's 9 of us up there, right? And I'm never scared of walking into the lion's den. But I stupidly thought that I was going to be discussing these issues with adults. Lola, that's the joke. I mean, there is no HOA. They took the jokes made about them being on the bad side of YouTube, which means crama and drama. Okay? Crama is a mixture of drama and true crime. And so they'll have their drama streams, but then they'll talk about missing people, missing children, slander and defame the parents, for example. They might falsely accuse a parent of being involved. That's not true crime. That's just not true crime. It's crama. While they're raking in super chats because there's so much drama and they're good at it. But I don't want to be part of that at all. So that was the joke. Like, we're over here just trying to stick to the facts and not hurt families. I've never talked shit about a family member, a loved one, a victim. Idaho 4, for example, I've never said a bad word about the survivors, the roommates. I've always stuck up for them. I vehemently stick up for Steve G and for Kara. I care very deeply for the families, and I really believe that because I came into the picture and I started like doing things correctly, I got attacked and I got slandered. Thank you, Rhonda. I appreciate that. So what they'll do is they'll pick something, and in my case, it was the live that I did with Kara, in which I raised some money, and yes, Kara got the money. But these people, they will, when they don't like you, they will literally take whatever receipts that you give them, not allow you to provide any of the pertinent details that are related to the issue, and then they'll make up their own story and receipts. You know, like for example, there was additional money that I had helped her raise on a GoFundMe that she received, but they decided, this little HOA board decided that they weren't going to count that in the math because it wasn't from my live. But that was the whole point in doing the GoFundMe, to make up for the money that was held back from YouTube that I didn't get. So she ended up getting exactly what she would have had YouTube paid me anyway. But they didn't care about that. They said that because I didn't come to my subscribers and tell everybody that YouTube had reversed stuff, and, you know, that like I was taking from them in some way. And I'm like, are you not understanding that I still took care of it? I didn't go back to her and say, oh, too bad, I don't have the money now, so I'm not going to give you anything. No, I still made sure that she got it, period. That's the right thing to do. But because they don't like me, and every person that you see on this panel has done a hate stream on me, every single one of them, based on the bullshit that started way over on Jules when she lied about the money there. Melissa J took that straight to Deets, and Deets ran with it without actually talking to me like an adult. And now they are currently, the same exact people are doing the exact same thing right now or trying anyway. She has a way bigger, support system than I probably would ever have. She's able to handle things because she's got so many loyal people on her side. I'm a little bitty. I'm a nobody. I don't have creators standing up for me, I've been pretty alone in this, and that's, for the most part, it's okay. But it does help if you have some people on your side that are willing to, get in the chat and say things that are supportive and tell the other person off, stuff like that. But I didn't have anybody. It was me against all of these people. And I'm telling you right now, if any of these people associated with these people that I've tagged in the description and stuff, if they come at you in any way, shape, or form, ignore it. Don't walk into the trap, because that's all they want, because it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what you say. It doesn't matter. It just doesn't matter. So earlier, they did a stream on another channel, on Jones's channel, and they literally said timelines matter. And then they started providing all this context and extra details surrounding this stupid scandal over a video that was posted. I don't even need to go into it. It was horrible. So I'm not going to go into the details. The video that somebody's kid actually accidentally posted, and it should have been ignored. This child, first and foremost, should have been respected and not recorded and then redisplayed and exploited to go after a creator that this other creator didn't like. It was just horrible to see all that. And I stayed out of it because I was like, dang, that's the first time that I saw creators go after children. And that should not to be. Hey, Gage, how are you? I'm trying. Have fun studying. Have fun. Anyway, I'm going to get into that just briefly because you will see the hypocrisy in this is astounding. These people would not allow me to explain anything. Like, they had this old Facebook post, and I showed it in my stream here. They claimed that what I had put up, I'm going to show you briefly here because it's going to show you. So there's where I had gone on there and explained I'm not going to get involved in any kind of, bad stuff. I'm only going to support if everything is done correctly. Now, is this the one? Hang on. Oh, hang on. That's not it. I want to show you the post that they put up that they claimed was proof that I was working with Bullhorn Betty, and they would not let me explain. Where the heck is it? I know it's in the slide because I popped it up. Should have been right. If you haven't seen this live of mine, please do, because it explains all of the back history. The things that they won't let you explain when you get up there. They won't let you explain anything. But because for some reason now they have switched sides, and there's all these people that are supporting. What the hell is it? I'm not going to dig it out right now. It was a Facebook post where I was tagged by Betty, and I only knew her for like 3 weeks. I thought I popped it up on the screen. Maybe it was the next live. Anyway, there was important context, that was important to know, but they wouldn't allow me to explain any of it. It was like, yes, I knew her for 3 weeks. Yes, I ditched her. I was working with Olivia. She was working with Olivia. So it was kind of like that triangulated kind of symbiotic relationship. You know what I mean? I wasn't working with Betty at all. I was working with Olivia, and she was working with Olivia. So the fact that she tagged me meant nothing. But they would not let me explain that at all. They won't. But earlier today, they go and do something hugely ironic and hypocritical. Let me show you that here. Make sure that it's sharing on my screen. Okay. So, these people who are so outraged, and I got my own feelings about Cotton Candy Boobs, who changed her name to Cotton Candy Investigates. I got my own receipt on her. The irony here is that they said that it was so horrifyingly just inexcusable and unforgivable forever and ever more that Cotton Candy Boobs had screen recorded this video that accidentally got posted by a child. They were just goofing off. But Cotton Candy did screen record it and then went live with it and used it to bash this creator. I don't know if that creator is going to get mentioned. Doesn't matter. When I hit play, I don't know. If she does get mentioned, then I'll address that. But it doesn't matter to this. The point is to do this live, y'all. She went back to the original stream and did the exact same freaking thing. She screen recorded the same thing that this creator was attacked for screen recording. And then she saved it to her own devices, did edits to it, and then uploaded it and played it on a live. The exact same thing that Cotton Candy Boobs did. Exact same thing. How can you call somebody out for something while you are presently, currently, right now doing the exact same thing? How? How can you do that? So we're going to listen to just a little piece of this here. Freaking ridiculous.
Stream where it is not edited out, and thankfully, again, I was able to catch this, so I could put this over it. She has the live down, which is a good thing because it is in there.
So this person had pulled their live down after they put it back up for a while so that it could be recorded. Like, make any of that make sense? None of that makes any sense. But so you're going to re-exploit a child just so that you can get back at a creator while defending the original creator, but doing the exact same thing. I can't even articulate it. It's so freaking insane. Do you know what I mean? Where you see the original video was on the screen. Deets, bitch, you did the same thing then. You did the exact same thing that Cotton Candy Boobs did. Cotton Candy Investigates, whatever. You did the exact same thing. You recorded this video of this child that should have never been put on the internet in the first place, granted, but it was an accident, right? You screen recorded this exploitation of this child that was used to go after the mom, right? Now you're playing it, but you have the video on your own device now. You have the video of this child who was reportedly naked, everybody. Naked and dancing. How is it appropriate for you to have that video screen recorded to your own device or computer, wherever you screen recorded it, but you went on for 3 hours and 50 minutes bashing Cotton Candy for the same thing? Make that make sense. I mean, not even to mention, this was something that happened 2 years ago. Speaking of 2 years ago, it's just, if there's something that they can exploit, they're going to exploit it. If it will get them views and super chats, you bet your sweet butt they're going to exploit it. So let me show you something here. I mean, I have my own issues about this Cotton Candy chick because she was the one who went after me for no reason way back 2 years ago. And let's see, I have the original screenshot that I did of that. Hang on. Where's your post, lady? Hold on. I might need to put my glasses on. It's so tiny. Huh, did I not get the whole thing? Alright, let me just show you all this. So, you can see the date on it was Monday, December 26th, 2022. And you know how sometimes when you go live, this was when I had first hopped up on that panel that these same people were going after me on. And before giving me a chance to turn off my camera, they popped me up there for just a second. My camera was on. Of course, I'm in my glasses, got my hair on top of my head, no makeup. So freaking what? So she goes I'm gonna have to go into my Google Photos and get the original. Catfishing something. Okay. Hold on. Let me just go get the original. Because that's gonna drive me crazy. I thought I downloaded the whole dang thing. Hold up. It took me forever to find this earlier. Is this it? Okay, here it is. I want to make sure it's not going to show any of my personal information before I put it over here. Yeah, we're okay. All right, so look, this is the original. That date again. So she had this one first. The day I changed my name, I only had the field name for like 3 weeks. Changed my name, and she goes and puts this up. And then she had the other post up as well. You can see I only had 850 subscribers and 22 whole videos at that time. So, but this woman hated me so much for some reason, even though she didn't even know me, that she did that. And then where in the heck is the other one? Because this one, I found it by typing in her name. Hold on, let me try it again. I'm not going to worry about it too much if I can't find it right now. Anyway, she had said something about accusing me of catfishing. Haha, such a catfishing. Oh, see you next Tuesday. Because of my little cam slip. And she put that everywhere. Well, on this post, if you had hit this button right here, you see the arrow that indicates there's a second photo. And I'm sorry, I think I looked cute. If you were to click on the arrow there, I don't know how she did it, but somehow, maybe the same way another person did, I don't know. She had found my Facebook with my actual legal full name on it. She was the very first person to ever dox me. And that dox has been reused several times against me by people who had the information since then. Just so stupid. The doxing has to stop. But anyway, that second photo was the dox on me that she had done. And she's in good with this HOA group of idiots. And I don't get it. They'll deny that, but believe me, it's true. So this photo, just so you know, is something that I made just to make fun of them because they're dumb. Because that's what they think that they look like to YouTube. However, let me see here. I'm going to show you what they actually look like. Just a moment. I made a little funny video because that's what we do. Make little videos to make fun. So all in fun. Let me pull it up because I put it on private. And I'll open it public after this live. Okay. Now remember, this is just in Just being facetious. Okay. All right. So yeah, that was the funny part for me. Like they see themselves as they thought I meant this. Okay? To explain the joke better. They thought I meant this. But honey, I really meant this. Okay, that's what you really that's what I was talking about. So, yeah. You might want to go back and listen to the jokes again because that's what they were, jokes. If you take it so seriously that you're literally going to create HOA, y'all, they're doing HOA meetings now. They're doing HOA freaking meetings now, claiming to be the HOA. Imposing fake fines and crap. Like, what are you even doing? Like, what are you even doing? So let me take this off of here. Because again, we're going to look at this. Okay. This is the joke that I made. This is where we actually are. Okay. This is our side of YouTube. This is your side of YouTube. Stay on your side of YouTube. And you can see in here, I did. You can't sit with us because they say that on their streams. Like, she doesn't even go here. They say that when they're mad at somebody. They've said it about me and other people. She doesn't even go here. Like they're in freaking high school. Or worse, middle school. But you've got your Krama Land, your Rumor Mill, Rent-A-Simps. This is what I meant. This is your side of YouTube, okay? Simps and Tragedy Pimps. And then look, you guys have graffitied up the whole damn YouTube. This is what you've done. You have turned true crime into crama with your ugliness. And I know that, oh, I don't go after families. Bullshit. All of y'all have been going after Seth Rogers for months. You might not go after Chris and Katie like you used to because you switched sides, which is so stupid. Again, there shouldn't be sides. But you still do slander his dad. You do. All the time. And you stand by people who slander other victims and other family members. You stood by Melissa Jade when she slandered Steve G. I'm the only one who stood up against that. And for it, I got relentlessly attacked and falsely accused. Big time. Because you don't stand up to these people, they'll get you. But this is what I meant, HOA people. You didn't get the joke. Okay? You need to stay over here on your side and leave the rest of us alone. It's just really sad what they have done to our whole YouTube true crime community. It used to be true crime. Now it's just a bunch of drama, and it's very discouraging to those of us who really honestly do care about the victims and families. So let me look at my notes. Hold up. See if there's anything else. Okay, on their last live, Jones actually said that, or was it Deets? I don't know. One of them said, "Oh, never. You know what? We realized we didn't get it from the other creator, but we got the idea from someone else who called us something similar. Had nothing to do with HOA, and they know this. A long time ago, they said they didn't show any proof of this, but then they decided just now is a good time to go with their little HOA stuff that they're doing. Stop it. You know you're doing it to poke at me, Queen Bee, Voices, and other people that are calling you the moral authority, which is not a compliment. Okay, honey, not a compliment. Try to keep up. We're not saying that you're actually the moral authority. We're saying that you think you're the moral authority, but you are nothing. Nothing to do with anything that's moral or right, honestly. But you're doing this just to poke back, and it's just, you did this last one to get back at me for defending myself against nonsense, what she did. And what she did to me was totally wrong. But you can't admit when you're wrong, and you can't admit that you didn't get the jokes. Now, I do want to say that I also noticed another little thing that you're saying as part of this little HOA thing that is clearly meant to poke at me personally in a very personal way, but you know I can't call that out because I would expose that said personal thing. So you're not just a snake, but you're slimy, all of you. And I see you. I will figure out how to call that out without exposing myself. But show me where anyone referenced y'all with the HOA joke thing prior to October 2nd. I will be waiting for that. Prove me wrong, please. Y'all are all about the links and timestamps, so let's see it. I'll wait. All of this moral authority crap that you're pulling with this fake HOA just proves that you didn't get the joke. And it's about as legit as a $2 coin. You're all liars and hypocrites, and it's sad what you've done to several people on this platform. You guys are the biggest flip-floppers I have ever seen in my life. You're friends with somebody for a while and you'll stick up for them, but then you hurt people with all the personal stuff that you expose on people who were supposedly your friends, all the private messages and things. It's disgusting. So, on behalf of the real side of the HOA, where, we would be legitimate saying this, why don't you guys fine yourselves or something? Impose a fine on yourself, or, a timeout maybe would help you. Or maybe just stop lying, okay? Just stop lying. Because you can't sit here and say that timelines matter when you don't let other people explain timelines. You're not the ones who are always right. Just because you say something doesn't make it true. It just does not. And, if you will sit there on your panels and not allow somebody the opportunity to explain context because it's somebody that you don't like, then you can't do the exact same thing and explain context and all that other stuff that is important to a situation on behalf of somebody that you do like. That's very hypocritical. What you did today with this timelines matter thing was super, super, just hugely hypocritical. Because you sat there on that panel and told me that context and explanations don't matter. There was that little screenshot that proved I was working with Bullhorn Betty, which was not true. But you absolutely said, oh, didn't require a response. I don't need your context. I don't need the other information. I'm going to go by what the screenshot says. Well, fuck all of y'all. You can shove it, just shove it right up your asses. I really don't care. I know what I was doing at that time. But I really don't appreciate all the lies that you guys have said about me and other people that you're doing right now. You have made you're queens at making mountains out of molehills. But we can all see that it is just self-serving. Honestly, it's self-serving. Get your drama and views and super chats and accolades. You get told how smart you are. You ain't smart. You ain't smart at all. Okay? But I know that this seems petty, and maybe it is. Whatever. You guys are just petty as hell all the time. But you really are hypocritical, plagiarizing hate watchers. You watch everything that I do and other creators do that you don't like. You watch everything. Okay? So, anyway, but for you and anyone else who thinks this HOA stuff is just brilliant, they didn't make it up. I did. Voices talked about it. Queen Bees talked about it. I'd like to show me a receipt of something prior to October 2nd. I'm really curious about that. Doesn't really matter. But it is kind of curious because it's just funny that the jokes just are flying right over your heads. You think that people are really calling you the HOA. Honey, you ain't nothing like the HOA. But seriously, y'all act like you're the moral authority, but your crappy, dirty side of YouTube doesn't have an HOA like ours, okay? That was the joke. You didn't get the joke. You made up your own HOA board BS, which is just, it's kind of ironic and delicious to see you guys making such fools out of yourselves. So, hey, whatever. Again, I know you love the timestamps. Look up the timestamps. You need to just admit the truth. Show the truth. Apologize. And I'm just admit the truth. That right there would be a great change of pace for all of y'all. Just do that. And I am going to go pretty soon here. Morning comes early for me. Let me see. I had another screen up. Just a moment here. Oh, look at that. There's my chat. Cute. I haven't even been able to keep up with it very much because it's on a different screen. Let me go back here. Yeah, you gotta give me some time to get used to this new software so I can navigate around. But I love it. Love it, love it, love it. StreamYard can kiss my butt too. I already switched over and signed up and paid. So go check out Wispy's True Crime. She's been learning this too. And she did a live stream and she's obviously quicker at picking this stuff up. She did a really good job with all of this stuff. So you can see more of what you can do with this software, by the way, for anybody. Because I know a lot of people are looking for a way to get away from StreamYard because it is way too expensive now for a lot of us, you know, especially those of us with smaller channels. But anyway, I look forward to, well, honestly, cleaning up my yard. I got to do that tomorrow. We got a lot of wind damage. Didn't get a tornado, but they were all over the place here. And my bird bath, my pretty bird bath that I used to show on my camera a long time ago, it's gone. It's just gone. No idea where it went. So I've been looking for that. I've got branches and just junk all over the place now. All my chairs, all my patio furniture is all messed up. I guess I need a GoFundMe like Bullhorn Betty, huh? For all the non-damage. Anyway, y'all, I'm going to get out of here, and I will see you later. Thanks for watching. Bye.